This short video is a follow-up to the previous video, Pivot Tables Based on a Data Model 1. It assumes that your version of Excel 2016 includes the Power Pivot add-in and that you have added it in. This video is essentially a preview of what you will learn if you take the follow-up course to this course on Power Pivot and Advanced Business Intelligence Tools. The Excel workbook you see here is blank in the sense that there are no data worksheets. However, it already includes data in a data model, which you can see in the Power Pivot window. There are 7 tables, imported from several external sources, and they have already been related, as you can see in diagram view. At this point, you wouldn't need to have the external sources for this data model. For example, you wouldn't need to have the Access database file that most of the data are based on. The data are already stored in a special way in this Excel workbook. The only downside of not having the external sources is that if the data in any of them change, you couldn't do a refresh in this workbook's data model. I will close the Power Pivot window and create a pivot table in the usual way. However, I will now accept Excel's default choice of basing the pivot table on the data model. Then I can build a pivot table from any of the fields from any of the tables, and the results will be correct because the tables are related properly. There are several advantages to doing it this way. First, there are no data worksheets, and because of the data model's ability to store data very compactly, this results in a smaller workbook. Second, as you have just seen, the process is very easy. Finally, you can enhance the pivot table with powerful tools provided by Power Pivot. Again, you can learn about these tools in the follow-up course.